Welcome to episode 36 of the WeSoCultured podcast. I am your friendly neighborhood host, Yoni. I got some good people with me. As always, to my right, Big Sam. What's good, Brody?
Honestly, I'm in a shitty mood, man.
Yeah, we're
fucking losing 14-0.
The Commanders are currently losing right now to the Packers.
We're getting bodied.
If you bet on this game, you're probably losing some money.
I did.
But you know,
a small amount.
Hey, it's a game of quarters. It's a game of halves. It's still early. We might get that comeback. Good to see you, bro. You feeling good?
Yeah, I mean, aside from this, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
To his right, we got a very special guest. Shout out to Manny. Came through.
Give it up, yo.
Come on. All the way from Dallas.
Thank you.
Big Manny in the building.
Hold on, put some. He really from Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Yo, you from Minnesota? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't disrespect Minnesota. Shout out Minnesota.
You know what it is.
Big Minnesota in the building. We appreciate you coming through, Manny, for our 36th episode. It's fitting. You know, we have a big female audience. I'm sure it's gonna grow after Manny's here. Yay! Let's go. He's 6'4". He's him.
Come on, man.
Stop playing around. It's good to see you, bro.
Hey, it's good
To his right, Fanu's back. What's up, Fanu?
How you guys doing?
What's good, bro?
Hey, yo, we missed you, bro.
Yeah, we missed you.
I
We
missed
missed
you
you
guys,
bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's
I've
good
been
to
working.
see you.
I saw the comments. The comments were saying, "Yo, everybody, shut up and let Fanu talk." Everybody
Who
was
said
saying
that?
the comments. They were saying, "Yo, why is Fanu on the pod if he's not talking? Let him talk."
They want you
They
to
said
speak
they
up
want
more.
Nah,
you
real
to
shit.
speak.
Yeah, I'm going to speak today.
Let's go.
Let's go.
They fuck with Fanu though.
For sure.
They do, yo.
For sure, man. Hey, and then behind the cam, Big Mello.
Yo.
Let's go. What's up, Mello? You good?
It's good, man. I'm all right.
Yeah, you caught some flack last episode.
Caught some straight bullets, man. Actually, it's some snipers. It was straight.
The Love Island fans were after him.
Yeah,
Honestly,
what's going
you
on
know,
with that?
On
yo?
his head.
Honestly, I can't be mad, man. I deserve it sometimes.
Nah.
It's so funny because this is
I
like
deserve
the
it
second
sometimes.
time, and he owns up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Love
I
Island
talk too
fans.
much shit sometimes. So
Let's be
I get
real,
it.
yo. The Love Island fans, let's be real. That show is freaky. Y'all on some freak shit. That show, have you seen any clips from that
they're
show?
kinda
It's
wild.
like they making out with everybody.
Yeah.
You watching that show? I don't know, man.
So
Like,
for me, I was trying to just give my honest opinion from like an outside, unbiased perspective because I don't watch the show.
right.
But at the same time, I can respect the fact
Wait,
that like
who's that?
I don't know. I can respect the fact that since I don't watch the show, I might be speaking from an ignorant place. So
Right.
and I know sometimes I talk too much shit, so it's all good.
People sensitive.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
Constructive criticism. you feel me?
Right. Right. It's all good. Well, it's good to be back for another episode. Manny, man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's get into it, bro. Want to know the background, early life. You can start with your early childhood, like where you grew up, and then kind of how you came to go to Dallas and how you are now, where you are now.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate y'all. First
Of
and foremost,
course,
for having
bruh.
me here.
Yeah, thanks for being here, bro.
Nah,
Well,
thank
I mean, and then we got to shout out Dawit. He wasn't able to make it today,
Yeah.
but Dawit was the main one that wanted you on this pod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
see-
my guy, man.
Yeah.
And then why he flaked? And then he flaked on you.
No. You know why though? You know why? Dawit like to be in the background, just pulling the strings.
Yeah.
Man. He like to just be like, yo, have so and so, and then yo, I can't make it.
You can't tell his
that
next
was the
move.
liaison, man. We know Manny because of
He
him.
is.
Shout out to Dawit.
Dawit's gonna be
bro.
our people manager.
Yeah.
But let's get into it, baby.
Yeah, man. So, my beginnings, I was born in Dallas, Texas, actually.
Okay.
I stayed there till I was 3. Grew up, for the most part, in Minnesota. Went to school at the University of Minnesota. Did my bid over there.
Oh snap! University of Minnesota.
Yeah, but after my undergrad, like 2020, I moved over to DC.
Hey,
So this is where I met Mello, Dawit,
Yes, sir.
Sammy.
Hey,
you know,
let's
and
go.
it's like an area that I miss a lot. So it's great to be back. I stayed here for about 2.5 years. Moved over to Dallas just to see what it was like living there as an adult. You know? And, you know, Dallas served its purpose very well. I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
Met some good people there. Picked up with events with my brand, Tizita Sounds.
Yeah.
Gunshots.
I was gonna say I'm gonna get into the
Tizita
brand
Sounds,
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I've been there for a couple, or I was there for a couple of years, and yeah, here I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you like Dallas compared to? I know you like DC, but how do you like Dallas compared to Minnesota?
You know, it's funny because growing up in Minnesota, I used to like hate it. You know, I didn't really like what Minnesota had and culturally, but you know, leaving Minnesota, moving to DC, and living in Dallas, and then coming back to be in Minnesota for a little bit, like I appreciated so many things. Like I remember when I was living there, I used to never appreciate like, you know, the parks, the nature, all the lakes. There's like 10,000 lakes over there.
Right. Damn.
But now coming back, I'm
In
like,
Minnesota,
man, this is
right?
so beautiful. Yeah,
It has
Minnesota.
the Great Lakes.
The Great Lakes. Yeah. It has Lake Superior, which is one of the 5 Great Lakes. So,
Oh shit. He's
yeah,
superior.
man, like just like after living in so many different places, like it's just a new sense of appreciation. Like that really is home for me.
Right.
So a lot of dope people that live out there too. So shout out Minnesota.
Shout out Minnesota, man.
Wait, okay. I heard there are a lot of Somalis in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know how Abishas are in the DMV.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
snap.
their spot out there.
Nah,
in
that's what I
Minneapolis.
heard. That's what I heard. Because
Yeah, a lot of-
I'll be seeing like people posting like, yo, why are there so many Somalis in Minnesota? It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make any kind of sense. Why are they there? I don't know. I actually don't
There's
know.
a lot in Detroit too. I heard.
Bro, for real.
Yeah,
That's what's up,
Detroit. Seattle too. I was just in Seattle in July, and there's a lot of Somalis over there as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I wonder
then-
why it's a hub. Is it just like that, maybe like somebody started there and then everybody just
Yeah,
You know-
Walalakes are like us, you know, they call each other Walalakes is like brother. And we have like almost the same culture. That's how like we end up like in the DMV.
Yeah.
Once one person moves,
Come, yeah, his family.
Yeah.
you're like, yo,
Yeah.
it's nice up here.
Hell
Yeah, man.
Okay.
But yeah, they just in Minneapolis. I went to school with like a lot of Somalis, like very cool people. Yeah, man. So
That's what's up.
yeah, yep.
All right, bro.
So I gotta go. I can't go to Minnesota without Manny.
Yeah, you can't go.
Yeah.
You know what happened to him?
What happened?
He got some flack.
I got some flack.
He got
What
hate
happened?
for-
What happened?
yeah, go ahead.
I said Somalians instead of Somalis.
The comments
Somali,
went
yeah,
crazy.
say Somali.
I went from an ally to an enemy, just like that.
We weren't even saying
You look
anything bad.
Somali, you know. Yeah, he does. You look more Somali than Ethiopian.
Hold up.
I'm not gonna lie. I get Somali more than
We weren't
anything.
even
That's
saying
what
anything
it
bad.
is.
I mean, yeah, that'll do it. Like that's not you call them like Somalis.
Yeah.
You call them Somalians.
Yeah,
but,
you see, even he's ready to turn up on you.
nah, my boy Mello, he brings good energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you live, you go through it, you learn, and that's it.
It's an honest mistake, man. You know?
We love the Somalis out here, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know, people be saying the same type of thing with me. Like they don't believe I'm Abisha.
Why?
What did they say?
I don't know. So yesterday,
Because you're tall
you know,
as
I was
shit.
feeling good. I don't know. Maybe the beard or something. I don't know. But after our New Year's event at Sost, you know, I was feeling good. It was New Year's. I wanted to continue the night. So I forgot the name of the spot, but we went to a spot out in Skyline Mall. I was going in there. They weren't really playing like the best music. So I took over the aux.
Oh,
And-
hold on, wait. Rewind. How does that happen? Are you just like, yo, hop off real quick?
Are you like, yo, who's on Ox?
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
who's on Ox?
How do you?
It's because his resume is valid.
Yeah, Tizita Sound is here.
Because you know, it's one thing to take the ox from someone in the whip, like when you're driving. Yo, this at a function. Yeah. So how does that work?
So they was playing it from the iPad.
Okay.
They was playing from the iPad, and you know, I had some requests. You know, they was playing some music, but like, you know, it's New Year's. I want to hear like the turn up music, like Aldamit by Manalimesh, or like Ababai by like Teddy Afro, things like that. So I went over to them. I had a request, and they just gave me the iPad. I was like, oh
snap.
Okay. So I have all this power in my hands. All right. So I played Ababai, and I was turning up, I was dancing, and then the guy was just like, "You don't look Abasha." Because I went over to him, I was like, "And Kwana bro, there's something one to me," and then he was just like, "Yeah, you don't look Abasha." I'm like, it's not the first time I heard that.
That's crazy, especially after you just like spoke to him like that. And
Yeah.
he's like, "You don't look Abasha."
Yeah. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool,
That's crazy. I feel like you get that.
Yeah, but you look Habasha then.
He looks Abasha. I'm confused about you. That's my brother. I'm confused.
Bottom line is, we're all Abisha. whether you like it or not. But that's what's up. So I want to get into basically kind of what's your field? What do you do? Kind of give them a background, a little bit of insight into your world, because you're into music, you're into producing sounds. Kind of expound on that a little bit.
Yeah, man. So I have this Ethiopian music community called Tizita Sounds.
Shout out to Tizita Sounds.
Appreciate y'all. But Tizita Sounds kind of came about when I moved to DC. So 2021, it was like my first time away from home. And I grew up listening to a lot of Ethiopian music with my parents. And, when I moved here, I didn't know anyone really. And I was homesick, but every time I listened to the music, it just brought me closer to home.
For sure.
So I just, I knew Instagram. I seen all of these like pages, like people building community through pages. So I was like, let me just like start posting like some of these songs. And then eventually, like through especially Instagram ad marketing, I was able to build that community a little bit and meet a lot of people from like all over the world. And people who had similar experiences to mine. They appreciate the music. They appreciate the nostalgia, the memories. By the way, Tizita means nostalgia or like memories in Amharic.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, fast forward to today. With Tizita Sounds, we throw a lot of community events. We've done paint and sips. Last February, yeah, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Last February, I did my first show with Salamino, the founder of Ibex and Roja band. Salamino is
Those
great.
are like big bands.
Yeah, man.
Old school.
He Ibex and Roja, they were behind some of like the most legendary songs to come out of Ethiopia.
Wow.
Over 300 albums, I believe, over 3,000 Ethiopian songs that they were behind. Yeah. And it's a blessing to have relationships with people like Salamino. Salamino, for example, he's just a great human being, a great person, and an idol that I'm lucky to say has turned into a friend. So
Wow.
That's amazing,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't think I've even heard 3,000 songs.
Yeah,
Man.
like in my life.
That guy made like 3,000 songs.
Yeah. I'm thinking about my playlist and I'm like, I don't think there's 3K songs out there.
No, they went to work. They went to work, and most recently they actually had a reissue from this Swedish label called WeSoCultured. They reissued Ibex Band's 1976 stereo instrumental music, which is a classic, and it's been doing waves. Salamino actually just did a couple shows at Heyman Cigar Lounge. I think it's right by Makda Restaurant in Alexandria.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, yep. Sold out shows. They did back to back, and we actually had Salamino at our New Year's event with Giovanni Rico, telling stories about Ibex Band, stereo instrumental music. So that was a blessing in itself as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like all of this music that I listen to, it brings back a lot of memories and nostalgia growing up, and That makes me feel happy.
Yeah. I can hear like even when you're talking about it now, like you got like a deep connection with that.
For sure.
Yeah, like you could. I feel like you could just feel it, like hearing
He
you
knows
talk about
more
it.
songs than me. Like Amharic old song. Like how do you know about this song?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You could tell like you're passionate about that, and that's really cool. And honestly, like the type of music you're talking about, because like you know, I'm not very familiar with like a lot of. I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of Ethiopian songs and whatnot. But when you're talking about cigar lounges, when you're talking about sost, when you're talking about all these places, I'm thinking like it's kind of like a vibe, like a kind of like a jazz
Tizita,
club,
real
like just like a
Tizita, bro.
vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm hearing right now.
He's a jazzy guy for sure.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes.
when me and him were in Ethiopia, bro, we took a journey. You remember?
Oh yeah.
To go to that.
Yeah, we was together.
We went to an old
Piazza.
antique store in Piazza.
Yeah.
That had like old vinyls and old cassette tapes of Ethiopian music.
Yeah,
You
man.
remember that?
Yeah.
he
How- of
paid
course you
like
remember,
a
yeah.
dime, you know, that day.
Yeah.
I couldn't surprise you was paying all of that for this.
Bro,
It was like a kid. It was like a kid in a candy store.
Bro,
okay, you were like, give me that.
it's priceless
It's
to me.
priceless.
So
I get it.
there was
explain it.
there was this one vinyl. This is the one that you're
Muluk
talking
and
about.
Melissa,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
I
Muluk and
remember.
Melissa is the last vinyl that he put out from 1978 with Dalek Band in its original cover, and it, like as soon as I saw it, it was almost like the first time I fell in love with a woman. You know,
Shoot.
maybe even better.
Sorry.
She mad.
Sorry,
She big mad.
I'm kidding.
No, we not.
But no, like I saw it and I was like, I need this because my dad and we shared that bond, loving like Muluk and Melissa's music, and the owner of the antique shop, his name is Abdi Nagash, so it's a nice shop in Piazza. I asked him how much it was, and he said $400. I don't know how much that equates to.
That
in
nigga is like
Ethiopian
talking
birrs.
dollars in Ethiopia. Like,
as-
he's not.
Oh, shit.
He's not talking
Dollars?
even in birrs. Yeah, he's talking about dollars. I'd be like, yo, you
know
know
why?
we're in Piazza.
You know
Like,
why?
what you saying? Like,
You know why? He could feel it. He was like, it means everything
he
to
have
this
lot,
guy.
but he have lot of stuff in the shop.
Okay.
Even old swords and shit. Everything
Yeah.
from old, like, is
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I feel like people like that, they know whoever's looking for the thing.
Yeah, they got
It,
money.
well, not only they got
will
money,
pay.
but it means more than money.
Yeah.
It
Old-
means more than that.
Yeah, old stuff like old imperial, the old imperial barrels.
Yeah,
you have
the
that.
one you drink
Yeah.
touch with. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Old,
Yeah.
those
We gotta go
times
back to that store.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
I
definitely.
don't think it's
Definitely.
there.
No, it's there.
It's there?
It's there. Shout out Abdi Nagash's antique store in Piazza.
Okay.
Still up
Shout
there.
out, man.
Yes.
Shout out.
You know, Piazza is not the same now.
It looks different.
No,
Yo,
For real?
everything, and I can't believe it's still that day.
it
It's
is.
like by Mahamud and every that area. But now he's like next to the road, I'm sure.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
cleared everything for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I got
like
mad
a
respect
lot of
for
new
that guy,
construction. and-
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like new people own the buildings and things?
No road, like they're building a
The
big road
roads.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
So everything there is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
it's almost like an unofficial history museum. So I'm not surprised
Yeah.
that they left it untouched.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
He
So,
literally had sword. My bad.
No, you good. Go. You said that.
He already said it though. They literally had swords from like what was it? The Battle of Adwa.
Yeah, from
Things
Adwa.
like
that
that,
guy
yeah.
have a sword
How?
from Adwa. I'm like, yo, you're lying. This thing.
Damn, how? That's crazy. Okay. So, other than so the Tizita is a community. It's a music. Is it Ethiopian-based community or just a music, like community in general?
It's a music community in general, but I post mainly Ethiopian music.
Okay.
I honor Ethiopian music the right way, but the unique thing about Ethiopian music, especially from back then, is the sounds, the grooviness. It's like a universal language. Just hearing the sound.
was gonna say,
so
yeah.
anyone can connect to it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
You
mean?
could almost make that argument about American music.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
the music
yeah.
in the past was way more timeless and it was way more had more substance. It was soulful compared to the music now.
But
Also, when you
the
hear-
the different thing in Ethiopia is like most of even Muluk and Malesa, most of the old school artists they come from the church, like Orthodox church. They've been like singing holy songs.
I didn't know that.
And that's the truth. They have the vocal, like they've been shaped for that,
Yeah.
and even all the melody they can create is like based by that. So it will be familiar to everybody, especially you're Habesha. You'll be like related to it by some ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like the music from that time period, like you know, when you're especially when you talk about the '70s and whatnot, when I hear it, it is so different than what you're hearing now, and
so
it
calm.
almost like it teleports you back to like that
so
time.
calm.
Yeah, it's like you're time traveling back into that time, and it's so different.
And-
Because I remember I don't remember what movie I was watching, but there was a jazz scene. Like there was a scene where they played some like old Ethiopian jazz, and I heard it. I heard
it's
it.
a new movie, Gigi's song. What was the Gladiator 2?
Yeah.
Yes!
Gladiator 2.
Yo,
Yeah,
how did
I knew
you
it.
remember?
I heard it and I was like, I know this song.
I heard
That's
it.
Gigi's song.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I heard it playing, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way."
That's the one with Denzel in it.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
Gladiator.
Yeah, she has credits on there.
I still
And
didn't watch
you
it.
hear it, and then immediately you're like,
Yeah.
I know this. I know this." You know?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I feel like we just have that like connection that's just built in us. Like no matter what, you know, when you hear your people, it's just
For
like
sure.
Sure.
For sure, bro. I can spot a Habesha person from a mile away. It could be,
With
they
the
don't even have to
forehead.
be facing. They could be walking away from me, like I guess from the back, even from the wall.
Even
Senses,
from the
bro.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the way they walk.
Senses, man.
apparently they can't spot me though.
That's the height, bro.
Yeah, maybe because you're tall.
You're tall,
But
man.
I
you
don't
even
know
got
what
the
it is,
forehead.
man.
If you
What do
have
they
a
think
hair,
you are?
you would have a big forehead.
I've definitely gotten like Somali.
Okay.
You know, even Somalis think I'm Somali sometimes.
Really?
When I'm going back to
too,
Minneapolis.
I don't
bro.
even
For
see
me,
that.
if you're
Same
not
with me.
Ethiopian,
That's
you will go
funny.
Sudan, like North Sudan.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Yeah.
even feel. Yeah.
I mean,
Allah,
I think like I look Abisha. I don't know.
you
I
do
think-
look
But
Habesha.
yeah, we have a distinct look. You can kind of tell.
They said I look like the default Abisha. That's what they. Yeah, they said. You know, remember? Okay, I'm not gonna forget that. I did a 23andMe.
Yeah.
And somebody commented saying you should have got a refund because I could have told you that.
Yeah, I swear.
They said I look like the little. You know the little
You know, the
like
paintings.
the little side eye,
On
like
Abisha,
those
yeah.
little side eye paintings, like the one on the Abisha beer can. You know
Are you,
what I'm talking about?
are you talking about like the ancient paintings?
It was
He
roasting.
said I look
him,
like
man.
that.
But shit, man. And then, other than the music, you know, we got to talk about your fitness transformation. Come on, let's get into this, bro.
Let's get into
Let's
it.
You
go.
didn't always used to look like this,
Let's
right?
get into
Nah,
it.
man.
Let's promote good health, good
Yeah,
discipline,
bro.
good.
This
Yes,
is a
sir.
new
Routine.
man.
Let me tell you, last time I saw him, he didn't look like that.
Last time I
Last-
saw him, he was like big.
Yeah, nah, because I remember I saw it on Instagram and I was like, Manny. I was like, hold
Hey,
up.
glowed up on these O's.
Nah, man. I was like 265 at my height.
Wow, what year was this?
This was like 2023, May 2023.
Oh, this isn't
leaving
that
here.
long ago.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
what I'm
no.
saying.
Damn.
Nah, man. But yeah, it was a trip to LA in October 2023 with a bunch of my friends from college, and I remember we were doing a trail hike. I forgot where, but my friends had to like wait for me. Like, you know, I had to catch up with them and stuff. They'd get to higher points. They have to wait for me. And
Why they
then
keep leaving you?
Huh?
Why they keep leaving you?
Well, I mean, eventually at a certain point, you know. Hey, let me tell
He was
you.
getting tired.
Let me tell you.
If you got tired, I'm not gonna just keep going.
Nah, you a real one. You're a real one.
Yeah, you a real one, man. But you know, I hate to be the one to like drag the group down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold the group up.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, at the end, one of my good friends, he came up to me and was just like, "Man, we're getting to this age where we have to really like look at our health, take care of our health."
Yeah, man.
And that whole experience, like just watching them wait for me and stuff, and then even finishing that whole trail, and then him telling me that, like it was like a turning point for me, you know. And coming back home after that, I just got straight on my health grind. So I did a lot of research. I calculated, the calorie deficit that I needed at my height to lose weight.
What do you mean by a calorie deficit? Like, what do you mean by that?
So previously, I just used to eat whatever, you know, and I did like a calculation. I think maybe I was eating like 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, just whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And I calculated it like 6'3.5", 265 pounds. What do I need to do to lose weight? And had to have it at 1,600 calories a day. So I also cut out sugar.
That's big.
I was
That's
snacking a
big.
lot, candy, all this type of stuff. I cut sugar out. I was drinking half a gallon of water to a gallon a day. The thing that helped me out a lot was this like big water bottle, a gallon water bottle, and it had like different measurements for each time. So like 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., that type of stuff. So I was following that, but eventually got to a point where I wasn't even thinking. Like I loved water, at that point. I was doing a lot of cardio. I wasn't hitting the weights like that, but doing a lot of cardio. So a lot of walking. Eventually, when the stress and the strain was off of me from all the weight, I started running a lot more too. And probably in a 6-month time frame, I went down from 263 to about 205.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I just kept it going. And I got down all the way to 176.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Like
At 6'3"?
yeah, and I got to a point where I was like, okay, now I'm good. Like I need to build weight up again. So now I'm at 193. I want to stay between like 190 to 200, and now I started hitting the gym. So, you just have to really like lock in and stay focused.
How did that feel though? Like when you weighed yourself, you're like 176. Like
It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was
surreal.
crazy. It was insane. And like in Dallas, it's like, temperatures in the summer can get up to 110. So you're sweating a lot.
Yeah.
If you stay outside,
You just walk outside.
Yeah.
For sure.
you're sweating a
Mexico,
lot.
brother.
Oh yeah, for real. And like I was just focused on that, and I remember I had a lot of brain fog too when I was at like 263. Going through work, I never had like that clear mind of thinking, it was just like very sluggish in the mornings, things like that.
Yeah.
But ever since like losing weight, like waking up, seeing the sun, it's just like I feel refreshed.
It is crazy how like the food you eat really impacts you day to day. I think,
100%.
and you don't realize it until like what you're saying, like when you start changing it up and doing something else, then you realize, damn, how was I doing that before? Like, how was I living like that? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's amazing. I think that deserves a round of applause.
That
in
definitely
itself,
does.
bro. Come on.
Nah, that is crazy. Yo,
appreciate
6
that.
months?
Bro, what?
60 pounds in 6 months?
Thank you, man.
Yo,
That's insane.
Appreciate
Proud
it.
of you,
First off,
man. We're proud of you, bro.
we're proud of you.
Yeah.
Second off, I know these hating ass bitches is mad.
Big mad.
Y'all mad, bro. He glowed
Big
up
mad.
on y'all.
And he ain't need you.
To get these results, you don't understand, man. It takes a lot of discipline. It's a lot of days
For
where
sure.
you don't feel like doing shit.
Yeah.
And you have to go,
Actually, I want to say whoever your friend was that came up to you and said that from them honestly takes, in my opinion, takes a lot of courage, because going up to somebody and telling, and like your friend, especially someone you actually care about, and like letting them know like, hey, these kinds of things, something critical about them, it's hard.
Yeah.
Confrontation is not easy. Like to really like say that to somebody is risky, because if let's say, what if you didn't take it the right way? What if you're like, yo, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yo, like, what are you,
Yeah.
why are you
Yeah.
talking to me like that? Who are
Yeah.
you?
That's not easy.
So, shout out to them too.
Yeah, man. No, shout out.
Yo.
That friend's actually his name is Simeon.
Okay.
So I appreciate him a lot, man. I met him 2014, my freshman year of college.
Yeah.
He's really dope dude. Still solid to this day. So yeah.
Do you? I hear a lot of people that go through these big fitness changes. Did you notice a difference of treatment, just like treatment from anyone, like based on when you were, where you were, the weight you were before compared to when you lost the weight?
Anyone?
Y'all make it seem like he
Anyone?
looked like fucking Nutty Professor before.
Wait, he lost a lot of
Like
weight.
we gotta tone it down. Like he wasn't like crazy though. You were still good.
Have you noticed people opening the door for
To be fair, I mean it is a fair question.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you notice any kind of difference there?
Personally, no. Like, I think despite losing like 75 pounds, like my game is still with me.
Hey, he's him.
But I will say, like, I used to have a lot of like body fat, a lot of fat on my face, and
Okay.
my beard didn't really connect like that.
Really?
Yeah, because like it expands, and then you have it's patchy.
No,
It's patchy.
wait, I didn't even think about that though.
Yes.
But I actually I didn't even think about that.
That's fucking hilarious, bro.
It's patchy, but you lose all that weight. You know, from
The beard looking
shit I heard.
The beard is looking thick.
Yeah, I was about to
not
say it
like
looks
that
full.
before. Yeah.
I was gonna
Appreciate you.
say, hey, if you want to get that full beard, just lose
Because
some
he got a
weight.
more defined jawline now, right?
Yeah.
So tighter face, so the
Wow,
beard,
that's-
the hair is like more
Yeah,
It
together.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about
That's so funny, bro.
Damn.
That was actually one of the motivating factors too. Like I remember I started seeing my beard like connecting. I was like, oh,
He stopped looking at his body. He was just looking at the beard for results every week.
right. Dang.
Man, that's huge, bro. That's huge. Shout out
That
to
is
you,
huge,
man.
and that is definitely motivating because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who just, maybe they look in the mirror sometimes and they're just like, dang, like they just don't really like what they see. But sometimes it takes, something outside of yourself to kind of like spark that, like, whether it's that friend or whether it's that thing you're doing, whatever.
Yeah, and then I'm sure to piggyback off that, you had some things you had to sacrifice to get some of that workout time in, to get some of the diet stuff in. Like,
Valid.
it wasn't just like a easy transition.
no, man. No, I appreciate y'all. No, it definitely wasn't easy, but that's like for someone, especially someone that cares about you, to come up to you and just be like, look, we're getting to that age where we need to really take care of our health. You have to really think about it. Someone that cares about you like that is coming from a place of like, it's like real deep care and love.
100%.
They're
Some people
looking
will
out for
watch you destroy yourself.
Yeah.
And some people will get more self-confidence when they watching you like downfall.
When they
Whether
see you,
it's
yeah.
physically,
Very true.
financially,
That's
they
true.
feel better
Yeah.
about themselves.
Yeah,
Yep.
So it's
very true.
And
You're right.
when you can look at your inner circle, your friends, and to them to even have the courage to come up and say that, the defensiveness or the pride is thrown out the window because you know that they're coming from a place of deep care and love.
But it also takes a good person to accept that in the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there are
Yeah.
friends you can give certain advice to like that, and they won't take it the right way, or they'll start distancing themselves from you because
Yeah.
they feel like, they won't receive it in the way
Yeah.
that it was meant to be received.
Very true. Yeah,
Yeah.
you had it in your brain to like, yo, I'm gonna take this and like actually run with it because I care about myself and like I do want to do better.
Yeah.
And like you were able to put your pride aside basically and be like, yo, I do need to do better.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
I mean,
that's amazing.
we only have one life, we can't do this again and again and again. So let's set the
Yoni
the
got
best
9
foundation we can. What's up? Huh?
You only got 9
He
lives.
said I have 9 lives.
9 lives?
Why you got 9 lives?
He's a cat?
Yeah.
I'll
guy's
elaborate
crazy.
next time. So.
I'll elaborate.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My bad. Yodi's like the punch it back for me.
It's all good, man. Take it in stride, man. Wait. Do you have like a stage name, like a DJ name? Or is it just Manny?
It's just, I present myself at events as Tizita Sounds.
Okay. Tizita Sounds.
Yeah. Even this past weekend at our event at Sost.
Shout out
yesterday,
Sost.
sorry. Yeah, shout out to Sost. Shout out to the Tizita Hi-Fi team. Mainly.
Hey, shout
Shout
out
to Betty Zalalam who brought us together. She actually called me a couple months ago. No, 3-4 months ago actually at this point, but and shared her vision with me. She wanted to bring moya, which is another Ethiopian brand.
Oh yeah, I've seen them comment on our pod. a couple
Yeah.
times. Yeah. Shout out Bale Moya.
She had moya and I come together alongside Betty to create the Tizita Hi-Fi series. Our first one being in Seattle, which was a blast. It was a hit, and then which inspired us to do the thing in DC. So I just want to shout out the team because this has been the best experience, collaboration with like the best people to make something so great. And yeah, I
Nice.
think yesterday, what was it like? There had to have been at least like 300, 325 people there.
Hey.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've been in Sost, so like
Damn.
that. It's a nice venue.
Oh yeah.
300 some people.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a show out.
That's
You're
a
doing
shout
it
out.
big, bro.
That's what's up.
No, shout out to Sost, like from the bartenders, the servers, the managers.
Shout out Sos. We really want to collab. We want to
Yeah.
collab with Sos.
At
bro.
the end of the day,
tap us in, bro. Tap us in. We trying to collab, bro.
at the end of the day, though, having a good host and venue, I feel like is a lot. That's a lot of it,
Bro.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best group of people I've worked with. Sost is amazing.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
That's what's up,
Mind
man.
you, it was a Wednesday night.
Yeah, on a Wednesday, bro.
On a
Yeah.
Wednesday.
That's
On a Wednesday,
impressive.
man. On a Wednesday.
And, you know, tying music into all this, we want to know what's your top 3 Ethiopian artists?
I want him to say that because last time, like I think Dawit and Maya was mentioning, and I saw people commenting about that. I want them to hear your top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, that's one of the hardest questions to answer.
He said, why the fuck did you ask me that question?
Now you put me on the spot,
Yeah.
but it's okay
Yeah.
because there's so many great artists.
There's
legends.
so many. And it's in no particular order.
Yeah.
Just like your top 3 favorite.
So for me, I feel like I'm an old soul. I've listened to a lot of old music growing up. Thanks to my mom and my dad. If I had to say, my first one, are we going from 3 to 1 or 1 to 3?
3 to 1.
3 to 1?
3 to 1, yeah.
Yeah.
3 to 1, 3 to 1.
And I'm telling
Okay, no
you-
particular order. I can't do no particular order.
order,
No
yeah.
particular order.
We'll order them. You just give it to us.
I can't. The order's not even fair to begin with because it's just amazing. But I love Muluk and Melissa. Muluk and Melissa has
My top.
amazing songs. Amazing songs about heartbreak, love. It just strikes a chord every time you listen to his music. There's one song by Muluk and Melissa called Bemister Kabarin,
Mr. Kabarin, yeah.
which is so beautiful. So beautiful. And
Like the meaning is like bury me in secret.
in secret.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dang.
And you know, it's like, I've listened to that song going through like so many like heartbreaks, in particular like when my mom passed away. Like my dad listened to that song a lot, you know. He would close his eyes and just travel through it, and I'd experiencing that with him, you know, and knowing that my mom like shared a story on that song too. It was crazy, man. There's a part where he's like so chin datsamo, which is like, you know, don't let the people
others
listen,
know, yeah.
don't let the other people know, bury me in
Just
silence.
bury me in silence.
And it's just like
Wow.
that. Yeah, Muluk and Melissa, like he strikes deep. So
Yeah.
I would
There's
say
some people that just like, they just got that poetic, like they just
That's
know
the same.
Can't beat
thing
it.
I was
what to
telling you,
say.
like he grew up in church, like he used to sing holy songs.
Right.
His voice is everything.
Oh my.
Yo.
Oh my.
That's
And
amazing.
you know he's staying here now. Obviously, you know he's staying here, and he stopped music. Like
Really?
Muluk
Yeah.
actually passed away. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he used to stay here.
Yeah, he
I
used
heard,
to.
yeah. And his daughter is singing too. I heard he passed
Oh,
away.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
His daughter is making songs too.
I did not know that.
Oh, okay.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, shout out to Muluk and Melissa,
Yeah,
one of the
man.
best Ethiopian musicians.
Okay.
Okay, so Muluk and Melissa, I would say my second favorite is Mahmoud Ahmed. Mahmoud Ahmed has been like responsible for so many of the songs that are on the soundtrack to my own personal life.
He's the
So-
king of Tizita.
King
Oh,
of
really?
Tizita.
Yeah,
for real.
king of Tizita is like Mahmoud Ahmed, I swear.
Yeah.
Nobody can argue me even on this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait. He sound Muslim.
Mahmoud, yeah, but he also have Tizita. Like, he have memories. too.
Hey.
Yeah. So,
he is amazing. No,
That's
he's
what's up.
the king of Tizita for real.
Yeah.
you know, he has a lot of amazing like garage musics too.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah.
kind of relate with that. Yeah.
There's a lot of amazing garage musics. Just
You didn't realize this is a Gurage podcast.
oh,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What do you check for?
He's like, what are you talking about?
I do not know that.
I'm kidding.
so where y'all hiding the culture?
We got Kocho.
Where's the
we got
culture? Come on.
Can you hide Cocho, nigga? You gonna smell that shit somewhere.
You gonna smell that shit a mile away?
Can't hide that
Oh,
shit.
man.
I heard
Put that
people
shit in the
saying that
fucking-
about Kocho.
What?
What?
It like it smells bad and say, same niggas who eat pussy.
No comment. No comment.
Yo, that is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yo, if I
See, this is why I don't want my mom to watch this podcast. This is exactly why.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. That's hilarious. Okay, so that he's your second.
It's like
Okay.
King.
one of them.
The king of
Yeah.
Tizita. I did not know that.
Yeah, Mahmoud Ahmed, he's great. I actually, when I moved here, when I first moved here, I was just out and about. I was checking out like a lot of like different places, and you know, I stumbled across like this Ethiopian day in Alexandria. There was a concert going on, and I didn't know who was playing, and all of a sudden, like I'm starting to hear like Mahmoud Ahmed's voice, and you know, lo and behold, I see him out on the stage.
Oh, he was performing.
He was performing and stuff, you know.
When was this?
This was a couple of years ago, man. This was a couple of years ago.
I lived in Alexandria
Wait.
a couple years ago.
25. What? I still think I'm in 2023. This
were
was
in
4
top
years
10.
ago.
Oh,
This was
okay.
4 years
Yeah,
ago.
I wasn't there.
No, this was 4 years ago. And I had it's funny because I had his album in my trunk somehow. So I went back into my trunk and grabbed it, and I went to the concert. And I held the vinyl up, and like I got to meet them after I met Mahmoud Ahmed after I met that's when I met Salamino for the first time.
Wow.
And that's when like we really locked in from then. Like it was amazing.
That's an
You
amazing
met Mahmoud
moment.
Ahmed?
I met Mahmoud Ahmed.
Because
Yeah.
if you don't go back to that trunk, who know who
He
might
was
not
showing
know
me.
you.
I think you still have it, yeah?
Which one?
The Mahmoud Ahmed. He was
The
showing
vinyl.
me his
Oh, yeah.
trunk and he still got it.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Mahmoud Ahmed, he's one of them, and then I would say my third one of them. Not a vocalist, but again, I've mentioned them. Responsible for over 3,000 Ethiopian songs. Ibex and Roha Band, Salamino. Salamino is like, I don't even have enough words to describe him, man. Like a lot of people know him as like the Jimi Hendrix of Ethiopia, like our Jimi Hendrix, you know. Yeah. But that's not even giving his music justice. Like his music is a brand of its own. Like his guitar is almost like a singer in itself. Like
Wow.
the way he plays it, it's just soul captivating. And he was just in Minneapolis last weekend actually for a 2-night show. And there were so many people outside of Abisha's, people from all different types of backgrounds.
Wow.
They couldn't believe what they were hearing. And when you see other people's reactions to that stuff, it sends chills through your body.
It's different, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it hits different.
When you get people outside your culture,
Yes.
like being like, "Yo, that's fire."
Yes.
Yeah.
And it makes me proud. Like, you know, not only like Salamino, but like anyone in our like community or culture that's doing something big. Like you feel proud for them. You know,
Yeah,
for sure,
bro.
For sure. People do shows in Minnesota like that?
Man, they are. They're starting
That's no
to.
disrespect. I just didn't know.
They out there.
I just didn't know. Because I've never been, so I just don't know.
They're starting to. There's actually a really cool restaurant in Lower Town, St. Paul, Minnesota,
Never been.
called Erta Sorry, like they're great people, and they're starting to do that type of scene. So like jazz, all these different type of art stuff centered around Ethiopian things. You know, it's starting to come up in Minnesota.
That's what's up.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Okay. We can get into some of these topics. Ethiopia opens Gerd. the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance
go.
Dam.
Oh, let's
That's
go.
a good dip, yeah, the dam.
Who knows? Who knows about this? Because I don't know much.
I
All I
know,
know is that
I
there's
know.
a dam.
I've known
that
about it
they've
for a
built
while. I've known
Yeah,
it's
we've
been
been building
they've
it
been
almost
building
like
it
14 years.
14 years.
14 years.
Since
Yeah.
start building it like
Listen-
King Selassie was the origin of it, like
Okay.
because we used to have the plan during that time on our during King Selassie time.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have the plan on our King Selassie build the plan.
Yeah.
Even they know where it's supposed to be built. Like
Okay.
Nile is big,
Yeah.
so they know specifically where to build it.
So okay, so for the people who don't know, what is this? Like they were like, it's
like
a dam.
It's a dam, it's a
that
hydro
it
something
produces
dam.
electricity.
So, okay, so it's to
And-
generate electricity.
Yeah,
and
that
it-
we never had before.
And what river is it on?
Nile,
The
the
Nile
biggest
River. So a
in
dam on the
world,
Nile
like,
River.
Yeah.
Okay, that's big.
That's a
Wow.
big deal.
You know, it's
Yeah.
another big deal. We didn't take any loans or get any assistance
Yeah,
from
we-
any other country.
we
It's
built
all
it
Ethiopian.
ourselves.
It's funded by our government.
Funded
fully.
by the country itself.
By the country
itself.
itself.
Wow. Okay.
Like we all paid for it.
That's
like
what's
one
up.
way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not supposed to take like 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it did.
Well,
but
think about it. If you're
we
not getting
glad-
any
You're not
outside
getting any
assistance.
assistance. It's gonna take that long.
okay,
yeah.
but okay, I don't want to get into
Yeah, yeah,
politics.
yeah,
You don't get too
that's why,
political.
yeah.
You're good.
But
Yeah,
there's
but
there's a
we're glad
reason.
that
They're okay.
We're glad that
it's done.
done and start working.
It's completed.
Yeah, big.
So
ups.
now what? It's open. It's in service.
yeah.
So this will help
No,
areas with no electricity.
Yeah, even we start exporting
yeah.
electricity.
We can start selling electricity to neighboring countries.
We
Kenya.
actually sell for Kenya,
Yeah.
like some our neighbor countries. We sell still now.
Yep.
Like, but now we can like sell like more.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It makes you think why didn't we build a dam before?
It's not easy, bro.
That's
not
why
easy,
I said
man.
like
I know it's
easy,
not. I
bro.
know it's not easy, but people have been building dams.
We have
Beavers
we
build
have-
dams.
Yeah, but
Why
we
it take
have-
so long?
No, we have dams, but
Yes.
this is like the biggest.
The
I think
biggest
it's
one.
the biggest in Africa, even. Like,
100%.
Yeah,
Biggest in
the
Africa,
biggest in
top
Africa,
20
yeah.
in the world.
No pun intended. Damn.
I'm not sure about the number. That's why it's like produce like a lot of megawatts.
It's
of
the
elec-
biggest dam in Africa. It's
Yeah.
top 20 in the planet.
Woo!
The timing of the announcement was
Quick
just
question, though.
insane too.
So-
the timing of the announcement,
Why?
like New Year,
Yeah.
the festive period.
We've been waiting
Hey.
it for 14 New Years, bro. Like, I swear, bro.
That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. So one thing that I had heard before is some of the other countries upstream of the Nile were a little bit of like, we don't. We're not.
Yeah.
They weren't
They-
excited that we were doing this.
They said like the water amount is going to be like
for
smaller,
them.
but that's not the case. Yeah, it's about the soil, honestly.
Okay.
Nile take a lot of soil from Ethiopia,
Right.
fertile soil.
Right.
It's not only about the water. Now we get to keep even the soil.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they're mad. Not about the because the amount is still the same.
Right.
So
Okay.
they can't complain about the water. So they're complaining about the soil.
Yeah. I see. I
The-
see. And honestly, some people just they don't really want to see their neighbors do well. You know, like because if you
They
do
have
well,
nothing to
like
benefit.
if you live next to me and you start doing well, now I got to look at my own pocket and be like, okay, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, especially now we need it. Like,
we do.
yeah, we was
Yeah.
feeling for it. Especially with this new government and
Yeah.
things going back.
Yeah.
At least it's a good news to
Positive
hear.
news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's something to be proud of. I mean,
Yeah.
that's,
Hell
that's
yeah.
amazing.
Can you
In a
imagine what
long
it's going to
time.
do for the advancement of our country?
Absolutely.
Especially from like a tech perspective, and does like a lot of corporations probably have more confidence opening headquarters or offices out there.
But
Absolutely.
The funny thing, like this government take the whole credit for it. That's the
Okay.
funny thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's been 14. But you
okay.
said it's been 14 years in the making.
14. Making it.
Even before.
before starting it, King Selassie started it for me. Who knows? Yeah.
Wow.
But like, we get done this on
Hey.
this
Wow,
on
wow,
his
wow.
period. So
Happy New Year.
big up.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
It's a new age.
New age. So is this something you can go visit it? Because I know some dams there's like
Yeah.
you can walk on around it.
yeah,
and
you
stuff.
can walk
You're damn
around
right.
it. But like, it's far from Addis. It's far from Addis.
You said what?
It's far from Addis.
Okay.
It's in Gambela. Yeah.
Gambela.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's closer to the border of Sudan, like South Sudan.
Yeah.
mostly.
Okay.
Speaking of back home, We gotta hear some stories. When's the last time you were in Ethiopia?
You know,
Maybe.
I met him there. Like I met him.
Okay, so y'all met in
in-
Ethiopia.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. that's so funny to me.
I couldn't believe it. I met him today, like after that, and I couldn't believe he lost so many weight. And I'll be like, Manny.
That's the last time. That's the last time.
We spent like few days together, but like
Yeah.
I still remember that.
That's crazy. Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all had your own journeys of reuniting.
Yeah.
We stayed in touch though, most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Stay in touch,
That's
man.
what's up.
Yeah, we
That's
stay in
dope.
touch.
Wait,
Since
so
that
when were
day.
you? When did you meet Fanu?
This was when I went during December 2022 to January 2023.
Okay, so
That
you were there
you-
for a month. You said?
Nah, it was a couple of days before New Year's,
I
Okay.
remember that New Year
Yeah.
Eve.
and then
I swear, bro.
You had a good time there.
yeah, man.
he did.
It's not much to be
Yo, he
said.
downplaying
It's
it.
not much
He
to
said-
be
No,
said.
I want to talk about that.
He
Like,
said, "I remember
Yo,
that
when
New
you
Year's
hit the
Eve."
grin,
you can't forget that.
it's
Man,
one thing
he
to
was
hit
the
the
man.
grin. It's one thing to hit the grin with the look down with no beard. He got a full beard. He's 6'3", and he hit the grin with the look down.
He's trying to be modest.
He was
looked like,
outside.
He looked like James Bond that night.
And he
Melo was there. Melo was there.
I was there.
I got a witness now. Yeah.
looked like James.
You had a good time, Manny.
Yeah, it was
My
cool.
man had a.
That song was playing too when he was walking in.
We were in
That's
the
what's
club.
up,
We were in the club, right? So all of our friends that went out there for vacation, all the American guys, like my friend group, Dawit's friend group, his friend group, we all linked up and got sections together.
Okay,
that
so it was
night.
basically all of Dallas and DC.
Yes.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
yeah.
You met Manny and Dowie.
It was
Yeah.
like a big event. and-
What's the club called? Midtown, right?
Midtown? Yeah, Midtown. Yeah.
And that's one of the latest clubs, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that time, yeah, Vardas and Midtown was the latest.
Okay.
Bro, so we all had sections next to each other. I was
Yo,
with
the
James
whole,
Bond.
Like the whole club was us. I swear, bro.
Yo, why y'all balling out like
Yeah.
that? Section.
People was throwing money. The first time I saw people throwing money, like one of your friends. Yeah, I swear to God. I mean, like, you can't be flexing
I
here
swear,
like that. No,
people
no.
go to Ethiopia and don't know how to act, man. You throwing money for what?
I know he was that his first time there. Like, because like, yeah, you wouldn't do that here.
That is hilarious.
You know, I'm not gonna lie though, the bottle prices weren't that much cheaper, and I think it's because of the time period, and
Because
they know how much
they
we
know
pay over
you guys
here.
showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandably
pay
so.
that much.
Make your money.
That makes
Right.
sense.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Get that bread, man. Okay.
But
So,
man,
so
it
y'all had
was a time.
sections.
Yeah, we had sections. It was a time. My man Manny looked like James Bond. Had a red velvet suit. Was killing it,
Oh, snap. He
pulling
was killing
everything
it.
that
He
walked.
was on timing.
And I want to talk about that lady he was with that day. Yep.
He had a good time, man.
Yo, I'm dead, bro.
I
had a
can
good
tell her
time.
face like she was with him, and it took me like a while to remember she was an actress, and I know her on TV because like she was on the same section with us. I swear to God, bro.
You're him,
That
bro.
guy left with us. Like
You're
I
him.
dubbed him on the
James
way
Bond.
out. I'm
I
like,
look
James
up
Bond left
him,
with us.
like
James
on Google.
Bond.
I looked up him before you got here, like before our episode. It was just his face on the Google images.
It was just Manny. It was just Manny.
He's him, bro.
You want to hear something hilarious? By the end of the night, some way somehow, I had no shirt, no phone. You know, for me, I didn't realize that in Addis they celebrate American New Year's and turn up just as much as us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I
It's
didn't know it
because
was a
our
thing.
Ghana is around that time too. Our
Yeah.
Christmas
Right.
is that time too.
Yeah.
So
And there's a lot of diasporas out there at that time.
yeah, that time a lot
So
of
they
you
know that.
guys come
Right.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the year before, I went to Ethiopia the year before, also with Dawit. And yeah, it was literally the same timing though. Like
Yeah.
it was right around
Yeah.
that time, and it was amazing. We celebrated New Year's.
I also remember your story. I don't want to say it here.
You can say it. It was a great
Yeah.
time. We had a blast.
We had a great time.
We had a blast. Yeah.
You a little bit have much fun than us.
Oh.
That's what, yeah. I don't want to
He's
say it.
him. He's him.
He's him too.
He's him.
Yoni.
He's him too. He's him too. Now it's my turn next year.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I'm afraid to
Hey.
take him to Ethiopia. Honestly,
Really?
I'm afraid to take him
You
there.
think they gonna finesse me?
No, not they gonna finesse you. You gonna finesse the whole damn country,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
They're gonna love you there.
you only gonna come
Bro.
back home and have 15 baby mamas.
Yo, that's
After a few months, I'm not going back to Ethiopia again.
yeah, bro.
Nah.
You only gonna cancel his flight back home.
I'm gonna stay disciplined. I'm gonna stay disciplined for sure. Manny, you
Yo.
believe in me, right?
I think so.
You That's a no. That's a no, right, Mello?
No, you're gonna have a great time.
Nah, you don't
No,
even.
you'll have an amazing
Can't
time.
wait, man. It's good to let loose sometimes, man. I can't wait. Do you plan to go back to Ethiopia anytime soon, or
I'm trying to, man. I
a
think
year, a couple years, something?
No. Like I want to go. I want to go like maybe over for Ganna Damkat, like that time. So December, January.
Okay.
But then Mello's talking about this June trip that y'all were thinking of.
We are going in June, man.
Hey,
It's
I don't
happening.
know. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to
be
plan
there.
it out.
Yeah,
But you know, the first time I went to Ethiopia was Fasika, so like April 2022.
wow.
And I had such an amazing time that, you know, I went back again, was it 8 months later
Okay.
for that New Year's, and then like Ganna and Damkat.
For an international trip, that's pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah.
You ready to go back?
Oh, like that was like Ethiopia. I've never been anywhere like it before.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I remember the first time I got there, like I didn't think I was gonna be like culture shocked or anything like that. But I remember I got to the airport, like I couldn't believe I was like walking on the ground of Ethiopia and all this stuff, and like
Surreal.
Me too.
the way your family is greeting you, like you know, you grow up like talking to them on the phone. You're saying like, you know, like you know, you're talking to them, seeing how they're doing, saying I love you, all this type of stuff. Now you're seeing them like in person and everything, and it was just surreal. Driving all the way to my grandma's house, seeing like, you know, lamb on the streets and stuff. All the dogs chasing each other, like and the kids and like everyone's just like laughing, just having a good time. You know, it was amazing, man. I was culture shocked. I literally was, like, because I've never seen anything like it before. Even though I felt like I was going to be prepared. So that being said, I need to go back to Ethiopia soon. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe same time frame, Ganna, Damkat, or I'll probably go again with y'all.
Hey.
Let's make it happen, man.
We should go, bro.
Yes.
Let's
I want
make
to
it
meet your
happen.
family too that I met out there. Remember I went to your aunt's crib?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
First of all, you remember when you came to my uncle's house? You and Fanu.
Yeah.
Y'all was eating the Teresega?
Teresa guy.
Bro, like
True
I
Gulagi
told
vibes
myself,
for
my
real.
parents were telling me, don't eat the Teresega. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble.
That too.
I
were
went
good.
there. I had it.
How are you not gonna have it?
Huh?
How are you not
Bro,
gonna have it?
Exactly.
it was
when in Rome.
amazing.
Yes.
It was amazing. And then when you wash it down with the blue, black, red, whatever
Perfect.
Okay,
label,
y'all had a different
Amazing.
experience.
that was
Yeah. Y'all were drinking everything.
You know what's crazy? So everybody was trying to warn me about like the stomach issues that you might have and like to be careful with this and that. But I don't know if you remember it, bro. I ate everything. I didn't have no issues.
You didn't have no
Because
issues?
you was
Swear to
drinking the whole time.
That's
We
why.
was killing
Gets rid of
everything.
the bacteria.
I was gonna say because me and Dawit
It
when
was
we went,
okay.
me and Dawit when we went, we had kutzfo and we had a whole day of recovery. It was bad. It was bad.
That's it?
And you know what's the worst part? The building we were in, the water stopped working, so we couldn't flush the toilets.
wait.
I remember that.
The fucking the water and the power went off on me.
While
I
he
just
was in
had
the
put
shower.
all soap on my body in the shower. Just imagine that. I'm soaped up. In pitch black, no water.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
First of all, I was screaming so Dawit could bring my phone, turn the flashlight on. Because I was slipped. The bathroom was huge in our Airbnb.
Yo.
So I was like, you know, it was like tile floors, marble floors, like.
Oh, no.
And I was soapy, so I was scared to like walk and slip. It's pitch black. So I was like, Dawit. I was like, bring my phone, turn the light on, turn the flashlight on, please.
This nigga was soaped up, butt ass naked.
Crazy in the dark.
That's crazy, man.
So he flashed the light on the shower door?
No, I told him to leave my phone outside
Yeah,
the
leave
door.
it,
Just
right?
not.
Yeah.
I had to slide all the way to the door, bro.
Y'all are hilarious, bro.
Fanu, what was that area called?
Bole Bulbula.
Bulbula.
That's where
Yeah,
we were. Yeah,
Bulbula.
that's the same
Yeah,
place.
that's-
That's that apartment,
Yeah.
bro.
I know that
They be
spot.
having power problems. And
We weren't in an apartment. We were in a house.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we had an Airbnb.
Oh, okay. never
Oh,
mind.
different place.
It was like a
Yeah.
3-story
But this-
house.
We went to Nova, if you remember, Nova Real Estate.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
It was a different house
I know.
when Melo was there.
Okay. Yo, y'all got some funny ass stories, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
gotta
wait
go.
for next year. I can't wait.
You're gonna have a great time.
In some crazy American news, the Charlie Kirk dude got assassinated in like broad daylight.
Insane at the university.
Dude, it's getting to a point where it's like I don't know about y'all, but I'm like starting to get desensitized to just seeing gun violence.
When you see it on TV or your phone, because it's like we see so much bullshit like that, right? Through media.
Bro, like that shit is crazy. Like that was just like on Twitter or X or whatever. Just like I'm scrolling about my regular day and I just see someone get assassinated.
I just don't want to be in public, large venues anymore. Like I don't want to be.
For sure.
I don't want to be outside in a large crowd of people.
Well,
like to me, I'm like I just don't feel safe anymore. Like being around.
It depends on the event. Like,
nah, it don't matter for the event for me because I've seen.
Because that was more of a political.
Yeah, but think about it. The Las Vegas shooting a few years ago. That was a concert. It was a country or rock concert or whatever. Yeah. The dude shot like how many people? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like these large venues. It makes you kind of think twice about like
a little antsy.
Do I want to be around these people? Is it worth it? Etc. It's scary out here, man.
Yeah,
it's scary out here.
Yeah, it's wild. Did y'all hear about?
Yeah, I heard about it. I'm hip to him. Like I used to watch his videos. I used to see his videos all the time. I don't want to say like I used to watch his videos so people don't think I'm a supporter.
Yeah.
Nah,
but he was on the timeline. Like you.
Yeah, bro. He had the Jubilee thing.
I'm very hip to him.
Oh yeah, Jubilee.
He had the Jubilee.
He did the debates with the students. That's what.
So he's a very familiar face.
That's what he was famous for.
That's how I know him from, like arguing about the LGBT thing,
debating with students.
Yeah.
So to see a familiar face like that and see him get killed like that was a little bit. Was a little reality check. It was
shocking.
Yeah, it's kind of shocking. Yeah.
And I think his whole family, his kids were there.
Yeah, imagine
that's traumatic as fuck.
Imagine his kids watching that.
At the end of the day, like, the man didn't deserve to die, especially in that way, right? Like, people have their different views, their opinions, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's still somebody's son. He's still somebody's husband. He's still somebody's brother, friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pretty sure he's done a lot of good things in his life or he wouldn't have got to where he got today, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people's views, people don't understand. Some people's views are because they're actually fucked up people, and some people are conditioned to have those views.
Yeah, like
you know
for sure.
Yeah. So it's like unless you really know a person and know like how they grew up, their friend society, you know, you can't judge like their mindset too hard all the time unless you really know everything. You know what I mean? Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is, regardless of his opinion and how he thinks, he could still be a good person. I'm pretty sure he was a good person, and it sucks what happened to him.
Yeah, man, that was a tough watch.
And they have the latest, at least the latest, like a few hours ago. So I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll be a week later. So everyone will probably have way more information than we have now. Yeah. But at least today, on September 11th, what we know is like they have the CCTV footage around like, you know, the college and stuff, because there's cameras all over the university.
Right.
And then there's cameras like in neighbors and stuff. So apparently the guy that they're suspecting did it, they have footage of him walking around the campus and stuff, fleeing the scene. He's got like sunglasses, a hat on. He looks like a young, like college age person. Maybe white, maybe Hispanic, who knows? Like he's like lighter.
Asian for me.
Yeah, he's like lighter, so
Yeah.
you know, it could be one of those. But apparently, like, you know, he jumped from the building down, ran into like some local neighborhoods, and got away that way. But the crazy part is everyone, you know, Republicans, Democrats, etc., kind of, you know, taking this and like turning it into, you know, how can we leverage this for our political view, basically, right? You know, everyone, you have the Democrats saying like, okay, look, you know, here's the gun violence, blah blah blah, and then you have the Republicans saying, oh look, like here's like some, you know, some crazy liberal, like, you know, acting out, but nobody knows what the shooter's motive was.
Yeah.
Right. Genuinely, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Like we don't know why he did this.
Yeah.
Or who did this genuinely. So it's like, I think it's too soon to be like, to make assumptions like
pretty
that.
insensitive.
Because all the conservative people basically saying that this is some crazy like Democrat who did this are going to look really dumb if it comes out that maybe this guy was a Republican, but just thought that, you know, he wasn't far enough to the right. And then like all the liberal people will look stupid if it's, you know, if it's one of their people who like, you know, was acting crazy. So it's like, I think people are just jumping to conclusions way too fast.
It worries me though, because there were there was a couple politicians that were one was shot but survived, and then another one was murdered in Minnesota.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
A couple months ago.
In their house, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And this was like that was politically motivated.
Wasn't it like a husband and wife? One
yeah,
of them.
husband and wife, both of them were assassinated.
Jeez.
And then the shooter went to another politician's house and shot them, but they survived. But that was politically motivated. So hearing all of this that happened recently with Charlie Kirk, you're right, Sam, with saying that like it's hard to make any assumptions, or it's not right to make any assumptions because we don't know if it's politically motivated or not. You don't know the motivations of the shooter, but it worries me if it is a politically motivated thing because it's starting to really just show in the limelight. If it's crazy how people haven't seen it already, but like I feel like our nation is becoming so polarized to the point of where we can't even have an opinion. And when you can't have an opinion, like it makes you scared to walk about, speak your word, and that's not an environment that we should live in. You should be free to say what you want to say. Yeah. Even if I don't agree with you, like you should feel comfortable enough to state your views.
Yeah.
And have a conversation around that stuff. But when you're shunned, like that's dangerous.
I mean, that's like literally what this country was built off of, is like I should be able to say what I feel or what I want to say without someone trying to kill me. Like that's kind of the whole point, because you go to a lot of other countries, you say the wrong thing, you either go to jail for the rest of your life or you get murdered by the government or by the king or by whoever doesn't agree with you. So it's just, it's taking things too far. I think the vigilantism, like people just going out and like doing what they want and whatever, it's chaotic. That's like the sign of like an anarchy. And when you have like, even go back to earlier, I think it was this year, you guys remember the Luigi guy who like went and killed the dude in New York, the CEO? Yeah. And there was a lot of people cheering about that. And at that moment, I'm like, this isn't funny. Like this is, like,
Someone
look,
died.
Okay, look, how many months are we past that event? Did healthcare change? No,
not at all.
United Healthcare is the exact same company it was when that guy was alive.
We're gonna put someone else there.
There's another CEO. You're gonna kill every CEO that ever existed. It's like
not the right
it's not doing
solution.
anything. It's just senseless violence, and it's a scary place right now. And I don't feel safe, just being in these places.
It's sad because his whole, like, Charlie Kirk's whole thing was he had very controversial views, but he would go to the college campuses so that the students, like, he would set up the mic so the students would come and they could speak their mind. So in a way, I think even though a lot of people disagreed with his views, he was still giving students a chance to share their views so
fair.
he could.
I'm agreeing with you. Like, he was fair. He was taking live questions.
Yeah.
Like, you can challenge him and he will give you his honest opinion and the facts that he has to support why he thinks the way he thinks.
Yeah, like I don't think he was saying like only this person can come to the mic. It was like an open mic, like you'd line up kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was an open mic. He would bring up controversial topics, like for example,
He knows that's why he's going to
like,
universities.
A lot of people will point out like the type of things that he would talk about, which is like gun violence or
Race.
like abortion, race, right? Like so, a big topic for him was like, he would talk about Black Americans and like certain statistics and stuff. And like, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he would talk about when it comes to Black people. I'd just be like, dude, I think these things are true. You think those things are true. We can argue about it till the morning, but like, that doesn't mean you need to die.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
That's
I don't
not,
believe you need to be assassinated.
No, not
for
at
that.
all.
That's kind of wild. So
Yeah.
I mean, thoughts and prayers for sure.
Thoughts and prayers to his family for
It's a rough time. There was a beheading in Dallas.
Yeah, there's an article there because I don't know too much about it, but all I know is some hotel manager had an argument or something with someone staying there, and it turned ugly. There's been a lot of things happening.
He
the past
chopped
few
his
days.
head off.
So a man was arrested on suspicion of capital murder after he allegedly beheaded the manager of a Dallas motel and left the victim's head in a trash bin. So authorities took Jordanis Cobos Martinez into custody. He was covered
Sounds
in...
like a Habesha name.
No, he's Spanish.
Sounds like a
He's in
Habesha
the
mixed with
cartel,
Mexican.
Jordanis?
He associated with
Jordanis.
Jordanos is Amharic name.
Okay,
Yeah. Jordanos, yeah.
No, I'm not sure.
Jordanis.
Okay.
Jordanos is like the river Jesus got baptized. Jordanos.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Not this guy. Not this
It
guy.
might be
This guy didn't get
international name,
baptized. He was covered in blood and armed with the machete. He was accused of killing Chandra Nagamalia. She apparently is being held without bond at Dallas County Jail on an immigration detainer. So the records identify him as an undocumented immigrant. Yeah, just unfortunate. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any motive behind this or any reasoning.
I heard there was some kind of argument that they had that started it, but regardless, it's just like more senseless violence.
Yeah.
Also, what's going on in Dallas, yo?
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, what's happening in Dallas, bro?
People losing their minds.
Yeah, what's going on, yo?
Ever since you left, bro. They need you back, man, to save the city, bro. Bring peace back to the city,
They
bro.
said bring Tizita back, yo.
What is going on?
They
bro?
need
I'm not hip.
to.
I don't know that.
Nah, it's just
whatever that is.
Yeah.
What?
Dallas is
Bro getting his head cut off. That's
Dallas
insane.
is fine as it is. It's in good hands. With the people that I know,
Yeah.
y'all know who you are. It's in good hands.
Yeah. But if they ever put up the bat signal to bring you back, you're
I'm holding a mirror open to the sky.
Oh man, shout out to Dallas, man. Let's get into some relationship stuff. Let's end this. Let's end this. We are back. Everyone good?
Yep.
yeah.
Manny, it wasn't said before, but you are our first male guest. Come on. Come on. See, I told you we're inclusive here on the WeSoCultured
Shout out to
podcast.
equality.
Shout out to equality. You know, we had to have a dude cast. You know what I'm
Dude
saying?
cast.
Dude, cat.
We have
Yes, sir.
a big female audience, so I'm sure they'll be happy to see you, Manny.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Happy
I'm
to have
honored to be in the presence of so many beautiful women.
you. Shout out our viewers.
Yeah, shout out to all the viewers, man. Okay. So, speaking of women, relationships, I want to know why do men cheat on good women?
Yo, honestly, I think a lot of men, and this is probably more so for everybody, but I think a lot of people have a problem mentally with self-sabotage. I think that a lot of people will have a good situation, and deep down, you know, maybe they're going through whatever they're going through and feel like they're not deserving of it and actually ruin good things for themselves.
Yeah, I guess it could go both ways.
Exactly.
Why is it that, I guess to reword it, why is it that the people that get cheated on usually are good people?
Yeah, I literally what I'm saying is like I think a lot of people will ruin a good thing for themselves. Like you could take it to like something a little more simple. Is like, you know, why do people procrastinate or like wait on like, you know, things that could be good for them, good opportunities? Why don't people like work out when they should? Why don't people, you know, all these things that are good for you that you don't do? A lot of it is self-sabotage. A lot of it is just like deep down you don't think you're deserving of whatever this good thing is. So you ruin it. And it's like a subconscious thing that like maybe you're not thinking about, maybe it's not at the front of your mind, but that's kind of what's going on, in my opinion.
I think it's a lack of discipline. Lack
Yeah.
of discipline. If you're gonna cheat on someone, you didn't care about that person.
100%.
At that moment, you didn't care about that person because like you definitely are thinking about that person. You're thinking about the person that you're with, and then you decide to do it. you don't care about someone if you want to hurt them. You know what I mean? You made a conscious decision. You know, I've heard things of like spur of the moment or whatever, but I think that's all like, you know, part of my friends with total bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, you made the decision. It's a lack of discipline.
You can't you can't accidentally.
You can accidentally cheat.
You can't accidentally hit a shorty with back shots. It's just not. It's not happening. It's not. That can't happen by accident.
Majority of the times you did things prior to lead yourself up to a sticky situation.
Right.
You could have avoided the whole
Exactly.
situation entirely, but
Right.
you put yourself in.
But
you know?
what if the guy was not happy with his life? Like when he cheats on
You can
her,
always
you can say
leave.
like she
Yes.
was good
Always
for
leave
him because
somebody.
he did wrong.
But there's more women.
There's no reason. There's no
men.
excuse for
There's
double
no
dipping or
excuse.
cheating.
But
you can
For
always,
me, I
if you're
think
not
a man
happy,
cheats when the other lady gives him what his lady is not giving him.
So
yeah,
like,
but Mello
I guess
brings
I
it
can
Not
both
only the
ways.
sexual thing I'm saying, but like she might give him peace.
So he's
or, like,
already
happiness.
mentally. He's
the
already out.
motivation,
Yeah.
the motivation
Maybe
can be
his girl
valid.
might not be fun, and this girl might be fun. Like she might actually make him love her or something.
So it doesn't have to be strictly physical.
yeah.
It's still a lack of discipline though, mentally.
Yeah.
You're putting your focus outside of the person that
So we're
you
talking
promised.
about relationship cheating or like marriage cheating. When you're married or when you're in relationship.
I think cheating is cheating, man.
cheating, yeah.
Because like here, like you're in a relationship.
It's not the same
It's
for
okay.
me.
It's
Like,
okay to
when you're
disagree.
married,
Yeah,
when
go,
you're
go,
married,
go.
it's completely different. And when you're in a relationship, it's different.
But
And
how-
when you have a kids, also it's different.
But how are you gonna get married to someone if you cheated on them in the past? Like I couldn't sleep with that.
Okay,
You know what
let
I
me
mean?
tell you. What if she don't? She don't have to know. Like I'm not saying like I did it, but like she don't have to know. Like
That's a
I swear, a lot of
that's-
people do that.
Of course.
a lot of people that I know do that.
But
They
then,
cheat, but the wife don't have to know. They're living peaceful life. When she knows, when she knows it's a problem, you know.
yo, but it's
Okay,
a dangerous
you're talking
game.
about
Because
God
blissful
God
but she's
forbid.
she's living
Yeah,
a
God
false
forbid,
reality.
it's not a good thing.
of
But,
course, but there are people that
but
actively
those
do
people
that.
will tell you like, my wife, like she have kids with me, like I can't leave her, like they're already married. But like they're getting something else that the wife is not giving them from the other lady.
I can't look at someone the same.
I can't
if
say
I knew
those
that
people
someone.
don't have discipline because they're home every day. They're provided, like they're being the man of the house.
They don't have.
Like, I see.
They don't have sexual discipline. They don't have mental discipline when it comes to the relationship that they promised. They married that person. I'm assuming if
Yeah,
they
they
have
promised.
kids with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the discipline.
So they should break it
disciplinary
because
part.
of that reason. They should break the marriage because of that reason.
I think what he's asking is
For the sake of the family, okay.
yeah,
Like
I think he's saying like if you
Wait,
have
I'm
that
saying, like,
family,
Yeah.
if she don't know, I'm not saying he's right, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
still, like if you can play that game and like not letting her know and
In my
having
opinion,
that affair.
I think I would have more respect for the man if he told his wife that he cheated.
For me, I respect him if his wife didn't find out and he still have another girl.
I can't respect that, bro.
I swear,
Because then he's a
bro.
pussy. Like he's scared.
because he's hiding it.
Bro,
Yeah,
if you love-
he's
if-
hiding it.
If you love somebody,
That's
one of the
pussy,
main
bro.
things you owe them is honesty,
Yeah,
transparency.
that's
right?
mad pussy, bro.
So like
Come
going
on,
back
buddy.
I
going
don't
back to
know.
what Fana was saying earlier, like even if your wife is not sleeping with you or she's doing fucked up shit, your motivation can be valid, but you can always leave her or let her know, listen, I'm gonna explore my options. Like you being deceitful is
That's
a decision.
G, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not happy, be open about it and be like, listen, this is the route I'm about to go. You can do what you want after that.
Yeah, bro. I think, and then I think you're
I feel you.
you're a lot more
Yeah.
free. All that weight is off your shoulders. You don't have to always think.
I'm
like,
not saying.
No, I know
I'm
you're not saying it's right. You're just
yeah.
saying the other side of it.
Yeah, it is a
Because
trade
the
off.
other people will tell you like this story. Like I'm
Yeah.
not happy with her, so that's why I'm going
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it
It is
makes
a
sense.
it is a trade off. It's like you could, because if you do, like if you're in that situation and you've made all the bad decisions and now you're cheating on your partner, etc.
But if you're in a relationship and cheating, like you have to let her know. If you cheat, like
Yeah.
even if you're living, she have to know. Because there's nothing tie you there. There's not a big deal.
Yeah, she has to know.
There's not like a marriage. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I'm
you're
saying-
saying the level of commitment is different, right? Boyfriend,
Well, for
girlfriend?
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
marriage relationship, like marriage versus just like dating, it is all different. But I think for most people, the betrayal still hurts.
It
But I
still hurts.
think what Fano was talking about is like if you're married, you have kids, you have a family, you go and do this thing, and you're not telling her. I think the problem there is like, I don't think you're going to be able to, like, how long can you come home and like, you know, always try to like hide it, and like I feel like she's going to figure out something's wrong, like, and then now you're going to look a little bit silly, like trying to like explain that, oh, sorry, I was, you know, doing this,
I don't know about that. Some niggas get away with it for a lifetime, bro.
That's
Maybe.
what I've been through.
Well,
Raise a family, wife dies, and never knowing shit.
well, that and also, but on the other side
Some
of that, it
people
might
even
just
have
be
kids, you know, like they
but-
have like other families.
On
like,
and the
hiding.
sad part of that
Yeah.
though, he might be the sole provider, and she might just she doesn't want to break it up just because he cheated. She doesn't want to break up the family because it might tear up the dynamics, you know, whether it's financially or just with the kids.
That's a wife.
For the sake of
That's
the
a
family.
wife.
Yeah, so I understand what you're saying in that end, but it is still betrayal at the end of the day.
I don't
It's
think
betrayal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Manny, what
like
about you?
cheating. I don't think cheating is justifiable in any type of way.
I'm not
Like
justifying
environmental.
it.
I'm not saying you are.
No, he's just
I'm
saying,
not saying you are.
He's saying his.
I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying like just in general, it isn't, because like to Melo's point, you know, you can just leave, and it's you know no type of breakup feels good, but breaking up off of like not having the same feelings as you did before is much better than suddenly finding out that your person cheated on you,
Right. Exactly.
hooked up with another person. You know, you can go from this sense of just like security and trust to just instant shattering of that. And when that happens, like I you know, it probably takes a long time to come back to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, like, you know, for me, I'm gonna speak with this from like my own, you know, Christian point of view, right? Like, it's like one of those things that if you look at the only thing in the Bible that even talks about like separation or divorce is infidelity. Like, that's like the only situation. I'm not saying like in reality that's what people do, but that's like the only situation where it's ever even spoken about of like leaving your partner for any case, right? Like marriage under God, etc. So it's like, it is just one of those things that I don't know if people can reconcile that. I don't know if people who are married and have kids and someone finds out that someone else is cheating, it's going to take a very, very strong person to like continue the relationship after that. Like
That's if the
after
feeling
you find
isn't
that out.
mutual.
What were you saying?
That's if the feeling isn't mutual.
Right.
There's some situations where like married couples after 10 years just become roommates.
And
And they're both doing their thing,
you
but they're
guys-
sticking together and maintaining that image for their society and for the family and all
Right.
that.
Yeah.
But-
To not get that backlash from the society,
Yeah.
or like to, you know, maybe they're trying to do it for their kids and family and things like that.
But you guys think it's the same when a guy cheats and a lady cheats?
No.
I don't think
I
it's the
don't.
same. I think they're both really bad.
They're both really bad,
Yeah.
but when a lady cheats, it's much worse.
It's
Because it's not only the body, like before the body, the mind shifts already.
I think-
Like she left you before she cheated on you.
Yeah, I see your point. I think societally, like, it's definitely worse.
It's just for me.
Like, even I'm saying, like, in society, I think the backlash is definitely worse that you'll get from other people when a woman cheats on a man, because like, unfortunately,
She have to think about that.
yeah, unfortunately, like the world we live in, like if a man cheats, a lot of times people will be like, oh, you know, like guys being guys, and that's not right. But
No, it's not
but that's
right.
what
It's
people
not
say.
even
But that's
guys
just what
being guys.
that's
There's
just
like
what people
a lot
say.
of guys who are never cheated.
A girl will definitely just get more backlash from people.
100%.
Just don't cheat.
Yeah, don't cheat.
Just don't cheat, bro.
Yeah, then you
It's-
avoid all these complicated
It's simple, bro.
conversations and
It's so
problems
easy
and-
to be single.
Or if you're going to cheat, be honest about it.
be honest.
Yeah.
Let her know what's going on. Like, let her know, like, listen, man, I'm feeling risky.
yeah,
And I don't know what's going to happen.
it's so much easier to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
am
yeah.
I am a firm believer that one way or another, the truth will come to light. Even if like, yeah, maybe you went your whole life and like now you're retired and everything's good, but I think deep down in your heart and your soul, like
The
you
truth
will,
will
you
find
will
a way.
feel
You know
that.
what's nice
The truth
though?
will find a way.
That
Yeah.
quote
Always.
is a very fucking Disney Channel quote because I've seen people live a life and die and they have no idea they've been cheated on. They have no idea a lot of the craziness that's going on
blessing.
behind their
That's
back.
a blessing.
What I mean is,
I swear, bro.
what I
Not
mean is
knowing
for
even by
yourself.
itself.
Yeah,
You're
The
not
shit's
hurt.
not gonna always
She's
come to
happy
light, bro.
always. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is like for yourself though, like you know, if you're the one who did it, I do
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that
I
you
feel
know,
you.
in one way or
You're the
another, it
one
will
that will
manifest.
be asked for, not the
Exactly.
other person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Good takes. Good takes. This one's a little spicy one, but it's relevant. Why do you think, or why is there so much beef between Ethiopian men and women in today's day and age? Like whether it comes to modern dating compared to, you know, when our parents were younger, it just seems like there's a lot more animosity.
Ethiopian ladies, they discovered feminism now.
Do you think that's what it is?
That's the fact.
To be fair, I'll say I mostly notice it between like, I mostly notice it in America with American-born Ethiopian women and men. Like, it's a lot more, you know, downgrading Habesha men or Ethiopian men, and
But they end up
and then the same way
marrying-
Ethiopian women.
Yeah, but they end up marrying like Habesha guy at the end of the day because they
Yeah.
love their father.
Yeah, and I think it's like.
Not always.
So a lot of the time we'll explore,
True,
you know,
but-
outside of the race, and then they might come back and then, you know, marry in their own culture. But
I think there's so many factors.
yeah, I think like the way that it's happening now, I think it's gonna have a negative impact if it hasn't already happened. Just the public display of like hate towards each other, and maybe not hate's a strong word, but just like, I could never be with the Ethiopian man. I could never be with the Ethiopian girl. I feel like it never used to be like that, or maybe it's just social media. I don't know.
I will say
think
social
it's
media.
also social media.
Social media is pushing
Yeah,
it.
and the people, because someone from Ethiopia can't say that because that's the only lady you're going to marry. You know, like who you
Yeah,
going
they
to
will
find?
say,
Yeah.
like, what do you mean?
Yeah, people from here, you got a lot of options.
That's true.
and-
It's not like it's a bad thing to be with
it's
someone
good to
outside of your
experience,
culture,
but
but
not
you can
hate.
do it without downgrading
Yeah.
that person.
And people are motivated out here for their careers.
That's a
Young
good
are
point,
starting
too.
businesses. They got 2-3 businesses. You know what I mean?
And also, like their ladies are like Ethiopian ladies are on like top.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
we're down
So-
here. That's why like
I think generalizing, like people generalize just like their experiences with like a few people
Great point.
and start to say like this whole group is this or that. So just with Abisha people in general, there's so many different pockets, so many different types of Abisha people. So like, be it Abisha, Indian, like American, whoever, like, you know, we're all unique. No one person is the same as the next. So like, I think there's a lot of generalization going on with people's own experiences. And then also too, I think that people don't know how to have their own opinions. Like a lot of these things, like the social media that y'all were talking about, there's these common things. I've heard things like, you know, I heard this like a few weeks ago. This is totally unrelated, but it was just like putting your heart on your sleeve or something like that. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just be yourself, be authentic. But because this is the common thing being like shared throughout social media and stuff like that, it's just, you know, people take what they hear, what they see, and adopt it towards their own things. When, you know, you should really just like look within yourself and what you're thinking about. Like, do I like this person or not? You know what I mean? If I don't like this person, go to the next. Yeah. But
yeah, I do think a lot of people, like if you're constantly having bad experiences in relationships with like a certain group of people, like it might just be that you're just choosing the wrong people for you. Like you might just be choosing the worst type of people. Maybe you should look at like the type of people you're dating. Like maybe you should look at the qualities in these people. Like, okay, all right, well, you know, if you're a girl and you're like, okay, John was like, Jack was like, Jim was like this person, like they're all the same person, just like a different font of the same person. So maybe the problem is you and who you're picking. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not. You can't just blanket all these people, like you said. Like you can't just be like all Abasha men are the same or all Abasha women are the same. You know?
Yeah.
That's it. That's point blank.
Yeah, and also people need to stop getting their opinions from TikTok. Like, have your own opinion. You know, I feel like people see something on TikTok and that's their opinion for the week.
Yeah.
But like, think about it for yourself.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous too.
Yeah.
For sure.
All these things, like these opinions, these affirmations, like tying it to your own personal thing when that's not the solution.
Yeah.
The solution is looking within yourself and like asking yourself, is this person good for me or not?
Yeah, exactly. Because when I think about at least like my dating life, you know, I'm very fortunate right now. Like my girlfriend is amazing, and you know, I can't. You know, I'm really shout out. No, she's definitely amazing, and it's like, regardless of the type of person or like their race or whatever, that for me, that's not the first thing I think of when I'm like, you know, when I was at that time when I was like looking for someone to date or to, you know, etc.
You're
like,
open.
Who are they? Who is this person? That's what you're looking for. It's like, what are the qualities of this person? So I think people do a disservice to themselves when they're just like, oh, all Abisha men or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you limit yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay. Takes. This is a good one right here. I've experienced this. I'm sure some of you guys have experienced this. Why are women attracted to men in relationships? Because it seems like, you know, sometimes, I mean, I'm not saying I get girls like that, but anytime I've gotten into a relationship, I feel like I've gotten more attention from women than when I'm single.
This is me leaning in on my faith, but I think it's genuinely a test from God.
You think it's a test from God?
Yeah.
I feel like I was thinking the same thing.
Nah.
I think it's a test from God, man.
Because that lady thinks like your girlfriend kept you for a reason, and she wanna know that reason.
But listen though, like, you know, these you're saying like the attraction from other women build up when you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah, or just overall more attention from, like, more unwanted attention. Like, you didn't ask for that.
Like, one of the greatest things that a man can have is a strong mental resolve, you know? So, like, we're going through these tests, and I feel like it's just constant tests that are needed for you to pass to, like, build your mental resolve and stuff like that. So I see it as a sign from God. You know, what do y'all think?
Yeah, I think that's valid.
I think it's a combination of things, and that's one of them for sure.
What were you
Yeah.
saying, Melo?
So I think it's a combination of things.
Yeah.
I think it's a sign from God for sure.
Uh-huh.
Like, God would definitely try to test you sometimes, right? To see how, like, loyal you are to your situation. But at the same time, I do think the devil's out there doing his thing too.
Of course.
And there's some girls envious as fuck of your situation.
Yeah, they might just try to sabotage it just for their own satisfaction.
Yeah.
Which
Just
Or
to
it's
have
a-
that.
Sabotage it for their own satisfaction, or it's an insecurity thing, like, where they feel like, oh, what does she have to offer more than me?
Right.
And it doesn't mean they're consciously thinking about this. It's like a subconscious thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or your stock might go up because before they just looked at you in one way, but now that you have a girl, it's like you obviously have something to offer if you can be in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
And something you mentioned before, Melo, was like the competitive nature of people, where it's like, you know, man or woman, when you see, you know, when certain people see someone else in a relationship, now they're like, oh, I'm on that level. Like I'm better than this person.
Exactly.
Like I can compete with them, which is crazy to think. But like,
Hey,
I don't think people think that on the front of their mind, but it's a subconscious thing.
that's
like you
real.
said.
That goes both ways. I be thinking that too. That's why
What the hell?
I'm known. The minute I see, this is single me. The minute I see a girl post their man and she didn't have a man before, but you're getting the unfollow. I'm not following. I refuse to follow any girl in a relationship that I'm interested in.
Yeah. Bro, you know how insanely
I'm sorry,
fast
man. I'm a hater.
You know how insanely fast my follower count dropped the second I got in a relationship? The second I posted my girlfriend on my story, my follower count dropped so fast.
Yeah, man, I'm a hater to a fault, and I understand. It's something that I definitely need to work on. Like, but it's just that frustration. It's just like, God, like I had a chance, I didn't shoot my shot, whatever the case may be. Like, yeah, that competition is real. That kind of, I guess you can call it greed. Like, you feel like you deserve that. I definitely.
That's a great.
Yeah, that's a big problem for me for sure, and I think a lot of people go through that too. Not
You
just
ever compare yourself to the dude?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
If you think he's uglier than you or makes less money,
I was thinking like if I fight a team, like who's going to win? That's my mind first.
Yo, actually, that brings a great point. So this past weekend, I was in Richmond. One of my good friends was getting married, and beautiful wedding. It was like a Indian and Filipino / American wedding. Very like multicultural wedding. Never been into anything like that before. It was great. But so I'm in the hotel room. My girl's taking a shower. I'm just like sitting there, nothing to do. So I put on Netflix and I go to watch Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Okay.
Yeah,
Classic.
That's a good one.
That's a classic.
No, great movie. And so I'm watching this movie, and there's a scene where basically the main character, he is beefing with this like college dude. Actually, I think they're both in high school, so they're both like 17, 18 years old, and they're beefing with each other. And obviously the whole point of the movie is to race cars, right? So the high school dude, he's like a jock, football player, whatever. He's got his girlfriend in the car. It's like a nice car. I don't know if it was like a BMW or something, like really, really nice car. And they're beefing. So he's beefing with the main character. They're beefing back and forth, and they start to fight a little bit. And they're like, you know what? Let's settle this. Let's settle this with a race. And he's like, if I win, I get your car. And the dude's like, well, my car's like way more expensive. You're driving a piece of junk. That's not worth it. The girl goes, winner gets me.
That's wild.
Yo, I don't know what kind of movies they were putting out in 2003. That is crazy.
I remember that too.
That's insane. Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I remember that scene. That was wild.
His girlfriend goes, winner gets me. And they race for her.
Yeah, that guy should have known he lost.
Already.
If I loved her, I'm gonna crash into that.
Yo, what kind of movie was this?
That's hilarious.
I'm not slowing down on any bench.
Yo.
Hey man, ego, pride. That's like the two biggest things.
The
Man.
best part was he started losing the race, and she's in the car with him. She looks at him. She's like, I thought you loved me.
Yo, that's amazing.
Yo, what a great movie.
First of all, Lil Bow Wow was in that, right?
Yes.
And
It was.
Ludacris too, right?
I don't know if Ludacris was
Yeah. I think
in Tokyo Drift. I didn't
maybe
see
he
him.
wasn't there.
He was in the
Yeah,
next one,
he
I
was probably
think.
in the next one.
Yeah.
Tokyo
but,
Drift
yeah,
is like
Lil-
the second one.
Lil Bow Wow
Lil
wasn't.
Bow
It's
Wow
funny because
was-
that's
think
like
so.
the one Fast and Furious. That's like the one-off.
It
It's
is
like,
the
yeah.
one-off.
But at the same time, the drifting aspect of it
Yes.
makes it so unique.
That was
Even
the
the
one.
guy, the Asian dude, like a lot of people like him
Yeah,
from
but
that
he stuck
movie.
around.
Yeah.
He's a dope
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what a great movie.
Insane movie.
I thought you loved me.
The winner gets me.
That's insane.
fuck outta here.
That is insane, bro.
Yo.
Imagine your girl saying that. Just like,
Yeah.
I'm leaving that race right there. Last question of the pod. Why do we as men take so long to get over a girl? You see most women, they're able to move on quicker. Is it that we just it takes longer for us to process a breakup?
Are they able to move on quicker, or does it seem like they've moved on quicker?
It seems like it. They're good at acting. But I feel like a lot of us, or a lot of men, we don't process it as fast as women might. And that's not all men, but at least. What do you think, Manny?
I think it goes both ways, to be honest. I think some people are really good at hiding it. That's for sure.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But if you don't feel that pain after a relationship, either your feelings have died out, you know, the burnout of the relationship, or the feelings were just never there to begin with. Now, commonly, like, I feel like if you're feeling pain, you know, you love that person at a certain point, and then all the regulars, the norms that you're used to are just gone. So it's like adjusting. So you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm saying, I think some people are just good at hiding it.
That's a good point.
Because for me, it definitely takes a lot of time for me to let my walls down and like let me
too,
sort
bro.
of like really be like, yeah, this is the one.
Be
Like,
vulnerable.
Yeah. Especially to be vulnerable and like, yeah, like share those like intimate moments and things like that. It takes a lot of time. So for that to end, you know, it's going to take a minute to kind of like, you know, gather myself and like really, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it depends like who fucked up. If like one of them cheated or one of them did wrong, like that person saw it coming, and it will be harder on the other person.
The person that got cheated, or the person that was
been hurt.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think like it's rough because, like you were saying, when you as a man, you're usually as a man you don't get that unconditional love. You're not getting that love automatically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you start to receive that, and then you start to give that off, when that ends, like I feel like not all men, but even for me, like I didn't know how to process that. It took me a minute it takes me a while to get over like a talking stage.
That might just be you.
That's just me.
I think that's just you, bro.
Yo, like I don't know if that's just me, but
It's not only you, it's me too.
Really?
Yeah,
Is you too?
Yeah,
shit's not
you
easy,
look like
man.
it.
Talking stage, I'll get over that overnight.
Nah,
I'll wake up the next morning and feel great.
yeah,
it might not look like it, but I know how I feel. So
Yeah,
you
man.
might not know it, but I know how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And I feel like women's minds are stronger as far as
I swear
like
to God, yeah.
controlling their emotions sometimes too. Even though, you know, it might seem like they can't control their emotions as much as us. If a girl wants to convince herself she hates you, she can do it. But us, I feel like we're much more straightforward thinkers. We're like, regardless of how the situation went, we know if we lost a good girl, we lost a good girl.
Yeah, because they were like,
We're not gonna delusionally just convince
Yeah,
ourselves we hate this person.
Yeah,
They weren't good for
because
me.
they're more in tune with their emotions, so they're able to like,
They can manipulate it.
a little bit
yeah.
more. They're more, yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Right.
She wouldn't say I lost a good guy.
Nah. Like, he a piece of shit.
If she does, it's like years later.
Yeah.
We also come
You know
from
what I mean?
different backgrounds too. You know,
Yeah.
like how you were loved growing up,
For sure.
whether or not you are in tune with love, like if you did, you know, your own personal work or your journey, depending on where you're at, because like we're all at different stages. For sure. So yeah.
man. Well, anything else on y'all's minds, hearts, and souls?
Yeah, I'm curious. What's the longest you've been like it took you to get over a girl?
Ooh.
Like no communication, but you were still like, I'm not over this.
Nah, I'm still not over my first love, and that was like my senior year of high school.
Damn.
That was like 5-6.
That was like
years
last
ago.
year?
Shut up, bro.
What's she doing now?
Like last year, right?
I don't know what she's up to. But you know, I hope she's doing all right. I don't hate her or nothing, but
Why you say- I hope she-
You don't know what she up to because he unfollowed her.
yeah. One thing about me, I'm emotional with the social media shit. I'm gonna unfollow you, block you, unblock you to see what you up to. You know, it's just and I think social media has a big part of that.
She not on private?
I don't know, but like when you nowadays, if you leave someone or someone leaves you and you're still keeping up with their
There's
social
some people
media,
you should unfollow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't have a habit to unfollow. Even someone I
Really?
don't like. If I followed you,
I gotta
I don't have
unfollow
the
her.
time
him,
to
he
go back
has
look
to.
for you and unfollow you.
I'll block
If
him.
you're over it, if it's not affecting you in any way, then yeah, continue to follow. But like,
Yeah.
if it's something that, yeah,
I mean, it's deep.
He shouldn't be following her.
I unfollowed her, and
I
I'm
think it's
still not.
kinda sassy.
It's sassy? Yeah. He said it's sassy.
And I guess, yeah,
I
bro.
swear
I
to
can't.
God, bro.
I can't lie. That's what it is, man.
It was I did something like that too, where I like my like first like real relationship. I dated her for like 2 years, and I couldn't deal with it. Like I was going through it, the breakup and all this stuff, and it got to a point where I unfollowed her, which at the time was the best for me.
Right.
You know, like I couldn't deal with seeing like her on the stories or anything like that. And this was before I knew about muting and all this type of stuff too. But
Yeah.
also like the possibility of like going on a story and seeing her with like another man. So that I couldn't like bear dealing with that.
That'll make a
and
man
stuff.
out of you.
Yeah,
See that?
yeah.
I'm gonna react. Like,
react.
He's gonna dislike the story. Thumbs down.
But
Yeah.
like, it took me 2 years to get over it. But you know, nowadays, like, I look back at it and it was a great relationship and everything. It's sometimes I think about it where it's like it's unfortunate that we don't follow each other, but we're living different lives now, and it was best for that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I hope I like don't go through a breakup again. I mean, I'm not planning for the next thing,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it really depends on how you're feeling at that moment. You know, it might be a good thing for you to do. It might not.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And honestly, not every person you meet is for life. Some people are just for a season. Some people are for a year or 2 years. Like, not everybody's meant to make it with you all the way to the
some
end.
people are for a day.
For a day,
Yeah,
you
you
know.
won't see them tomorrow. Like I swear, bro.
Yeah,
And you won't let those people affect the way how you think.
yeah, very true.
Well, Manny, it was good to have you on, man. Hey, come
Yeah,
on.
clap it up, clap it up.
Round of applause for Big Manny in the building.
Thank you for having me.
It's
Came
the
through.
part that I talked a lot.
You
Yeah.
found him come
It's because of me, right? It's because of me.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
We appreciate you, bro.
Hey, man, finally. This
Yeah,
is the
bro.
This is the first time seeing him since we were in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can
Yeah.
visit me on the other
I know.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Even me, sometimes I think about it. I'm like, it's crazy to think about that.
Bro.
You're here.
No, I'm so happy to be here. Yo.
Yeah, bro. And we hope to have you on again.
For sure.
You know,
sure.
other times, you know, we hope to see you soon.
We gotta have men and women guests together, a collab.
Yeah.
I broke the barrier.
You did. Pioneer.
Yeah,
Yes.
pioneer, barrier, broke the barrier, all that.
Shout out to Tizita.
Tizita Sounds, Tizita
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Team, Moya, Beti Zalalam, Sost, all of them.
I was
Where-
gonna say,
where can they follow you?
Yeah.
Oh, where can you follow them? Dang, I don't have their hash, like, what do you call it? The usernames off the top of my head.
Good. Pull
That's
it up.
okay.
Pull it
Yeah.
up. We
Put-
edit it.
We got
Y'all
time,
will add it?
Yeah,
bro.
of
Okay.
course.
So,
You can say
know,
it too.
Yeah. I'll just say the names. So, like, you know, Beti Zalalam, Moya, the Tizita Hi-Fi Team, Tizita Sounds. Like, you know, we make the Tizita Hi-Fi Team. So this is, shout out to Beti again for bringing us together. And shout out to Sost for giving us such great hospitality and professional service during our event.
Yes.
Awesome.
Big shout out. Big shout out.
And
to
then,
the whole
and then
community.
shout out to Salamino and Giovanni, Ibex and Roja Band. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming
Yes.
yesterday, and thank you for working with us.
Yes. Big shout out. Big shout out. Man. That's huge. That's huge. Well, we thank you. We thank you so much for listening to another episode of WeSoCultured. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that. Till next time, man. Peace.
Peace.
Great pod, man.
How long was